Hey guys, I'm back again with a brand new video for you all, and today I brought you the best teams that we can use for the Color Cup, because Color Cup is starting from tomorrow alongside with Ultra League. And Color Cup is the cup where we can use only water, grass, electric, and a fire type. Before we talk about the best teams, we'll be talking about the rankings. But before we start the video, I want to request everybody, if you like our content and if you have not yet subscribed the channel, please do subscribe the channel. And if you like the content, please leave a like and comment. So without any further ado, let's start the video. And here we go, talking about the rankings. Toxapex is number 1 for this cup, and number 2 Marowak, number 3 Marowak normal version, the AUAC, and Quillfish is number 4. So basically Toxapex, Marowak, and Quillfish are number 1, 2, 3, the best Pokemons for this cup according to PvPoke. But I believe it is going to change. Quillfish is gonna go a little down in my view. Jumpluff and Abomasnow might come to number 4, I guess, and Gastrodon is 6, right? So I don't see any electric type in top 10 except Shadow Zapdos and number 10 here. Yeah, so that's Emolga, Zapdos 12 and 13. Normal Zapdos is 13. Quagsire Shadow is 11. Gastrodon is 7. Jumpluff, Abomasnow. Alright, so basically there are 4, well, I mean 2 Jumpluffs and 2 Abomasnow, the Shadow variant and the normal variant, right? So basically the top Pokemons are Toxapex, Marowak, Quillfish, Jumpluff, Abomasnow. And the best mod boy would be Gastrodon, but I personally would like to run Quagsire in this one because of that Stone Edge for those flyers, the coverage, right, which Gastrodon doesn't have. It's got Water Pulse, but it can only work against those Talonflames, right? If it's only fire, like Typhlosion, or there's Turtonator as well, then Mudslaps would work, the fast moves alone, right? There's Turtonator at number 14. Turtonator is going to be interesting pick, the best fire type after AWAC, according to PvPoke. Charjabug is at number 15, so finally Charjabug is gonna have some, you know, playtime in the GBL, right? He was really low ranked after the new meta, I guess 2 seasons back, right? So there's Magmar. Look at that, Magmar is number 20, guys. Shadow Magmar, look at that. Karate Chop, Fire Punch, and Scorching Sands. Wow, this is gonna be super duper spammy Shadow Magmar, but obviously he's gonna have the counters here: Toxapex, Morpeko, Gastrodon, Stunfisk, Quillfish, obviously other grounds as well. There's going to be Whiscash as well, right? Quagsires, a lot of those. And there's Cradily and Among Us 18 and 19. Morpeko is 17. Unova Stunfisk is 16. Alright, so Unova Stunfisk. Wow, Unova Stunfisk actually can beat the Flyers, the Fires, the Water. Wow. It can it's gonna be good. It is gonna lose against the grounds and the grass only, like Gastrodons and grass. There we go. Abomasnow, Serperior, and ice also. Yeah, Gastrodon are gonna be its weaknesses, right? So yeah, Stunfisk is gonna shine, guys. Salazzle is 21, Quagsire 22. So other grass here, there is 6 grasses: Tropius, Leavanny, Ferrothorn, Serperior, Decidueye. Okay, and Electrode. So yeah, Golisopod is 29, Magmar normal variant is 30. There we go, finally Talonflame 31, Trevenant. So these are going to be the meta, right? But I think another one Pokemon that it should be a little higher in the rank is Poliwrath. Being a fighter, right, it is going to be good against other waters like Feraligatr. It can fight back against things like Gastrodon, and it can do good against grass like Abomasnow as well, right? And yeah, it's gonna do good against fires as well. It's got Scald, right? And you can do some ABA technique with Poliwrath, like Jumpluff is gonna beat water, right? But you got Icy Wind, you're gonna take a shield. Likewise, that's gonna be the play style. And yeah, this is the rankings. So let's move to the best teams that we can use for the Color Cup. Team number 1 is going to be Toxapex, Jumpluff, and Unova Stunfisk. And yeah, Universe Stunfisk obviously is going to be very, very interesting, right? And Toxapex there. And yeah, backline is going to be super strong, weak against Abomasnow, right? Very, very weak against Abomasnow. But you've got Toxapex, which can beat Abomasnow. So this is going to be ABB against Abomasnow, right? And yeah, this is going to be ABA weak to ground. Wow. Universe Stunfisk is weak against Gastrodon, so is Toxapex. But Toxapex is bulky. You can play it in ABA style, or you can put Jumpluff in the lead, but it will be ABA against Abomasnow, right? But Toxapex can do some grinds, and they are gonna be forced to throw the energy when they're Gastrodon. Well, they can farm down if they want to, but they're gonna have to take a lot of brines, right? That is going to be the case here. And yeah, other weaknesses, I don't see other weaknesses. When a team's got only one weakness, then it is something, right? And it is going to be neutral against Alola Marowak Shadow variant from your Toxapex, because Bone Club is going to be super effective against you, and it's going to do a lot of damage when it's going to be coming from a Shadow, right? But you're going to do super effective from a Brine as well, but Poison is resisted against that, and Jumpluff is weak against that, so we got to watch out for that. Other than that, I see this team is going to be good, and Toxapex being neutral to those electric flyers, right, like Emolga and Zapdos, and other electrics like not other electrics. If you put shield, then it's going to be neutral, or else it's going to be very, very hard. And when it's going to be against electric flyers, then you can save swap into your Jumpluff or Universe Stunfisk. I meant to say that if you put up shield, then Poison Jab is going to do a lot of damage, and that's how it's going to go against the electric flyers, right? Or other electric like Morpeko, you can just stay or catch the move, right? That's how you're going to play with this team. Let's move on to another team. It's going to be number 2, team number 2, Quagsire, Serperior, and Alola Marowak. Now, I've been running this team a lot. Quagsire, Serperior. I put Quagsire, Alola Marowak, Guzzlord, Quagsire, Guzzlord, Alola Sandslash, and Quagsire, Serperior, and Guzzlord. Now in this cup we cannot use Guzzlord, so I put Alola Marowak in this team. And yeah, so this, it doesn't have a straight, counter, but obviously weak against Jumpluff, because Quagsire is going to be weak against Jumpluff. Serperior is kind of neutral. Both got Aerial Ace, right? So you can save swap into your Serperior, or hit Stone Edge, maybe shield, and then come into your Serperior. That's how you're gonna play with your against a Jumpluff using this team. And obviously gonna be weak against Abomasnow, right? And being a Quagsire, you can just throw Stone Edge. Again, same thing like to Jumpluff, or you can run Alola Marowak in the lead, and then you can do ABB style. But this team is going to be strong. Other than that, it doesn't got any. It's got no other weaknesses. I don't see one. But yeah, Poison, you got no problem for that. You got Quagsire head, right? And yeah, it's gonna be good against electrics as well, and other ground types as well. Maybe yeah, other waters as well. All right, that's how it's gonna go. You can handle Talonflames as well, the Tortunators as well. You can also run Mud Bomb in your Quagsire, and you can also run Shadow Ball in your Marowak. So let's move on to another team. It's gonna be team number 3, Abomasnow, Emolga, and Zapdos. This is gonna be the attack mode team. No, like very, very attack focused team here. Abomasnow, Zapdos in the same team, right? And if you have Shadow, please do run Shadow Zapdos. Both Abomasnow and Zapdos. This is the grass ice double electric flyer team, right? You got doesn't have clear answer against the fires like Typhlosions, Marowaks, right? If you are using Abomasnow in your team and you don't have a clear answer against fire, then it's going to be a little bit of a problem, but you can do a teamwork, and plus the backline is not weak against the fires. right? So that can work, right? If yeah, this team can work. Abomasnow can be weak against Poliwrath. You got double flyers at the back, and yeah, Marowak. Then you can safe swap into either of those. But yeah, use Emolga as a safe swap because Zapdos can just be the best finisher, right? And yeah, this is kind of an attack mode team. So let's move on to another team. It's going to be... Oh, wait. Let's talk about this team for a little bit. Toxapex can beat Abomasnow, but it's... yeah, backline is electric, Toxapex is water, right? And same thing against Quillfish as well. So yeah, this team can be good, but it's gonna be hard, difficult against things like Tortinator, right? But yeah, it's fine. You can go for drill packs from your backline. Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. Yeah, so let's move on to another. It's gonna team number 4. Tropius, Double Fire, Tortinator, and Typhlosion. Now use Tortinator as your safe swap because Typhlosion is just amazing finisher, and you can bait out fire counter with your Tortinator. It's also dragon. It won't. Water is not the. Water is not going to be the your counter against the Tortinator because it's also dragon, so it's gonna be good to bait out the fire counter, and Typhlosion can run free, right? And you also got the flying coverage from their Tropius. Yeah, weak against Abomasnow, but you got double fire at your back, right? And yeah, the backline is gonna be weak against things like Gastrodon, Quagsires, right? Grounds versus fire, but Tropius is gonna be super amazing against those. And yeah, this is gonna be. I think I'm gonna run this team, guys. Thankfully, I've got all 3. And if you got Shadow, do run Shadow Typhlosion. So let's move on to another team. It's going to be team number 5. It's going to be Gastrodon, Cradily, and Talonflame. Now, Cradily I've kept there for, it's going to be so useful with that rock coverage and with that, grass coverage as well. Both there, right? And going to be weak against Poliwrath, but you got a flyer as well there, Talonflame, and a neutral lead, Gastrodon. Gastrodon is going to be weak against grass. You got Talonflame at the back. You can safe swap into your Cradily, right? And Abomasnow's backline can beat Abomasnow because of that rock side against that ice, and also Jumpluff, right? Backline can be good, and Gastrodon is weak against those, so it's going to be ABB for a lot of the scenarios, right? And this team is going to be good, and you can definitely run this team. And yeah, this is very easy to understand, right? There's nothing much to go deep. So let's move on to another team. It's going to be team number 6, Poliwrath, Abomasnow, and Gastrodon. Poliwrath is going to be underrated in this cup. PvPoke also puts it like outside of the best 100 circle. Its rank is, I don't know, 105 or 106 maybe. And yeah, so you got Gastrodon and Abomasnow at the back, so it's kind of ABA water. And if you find Jumpluff in the lead, you can just go for the Icy Winds. One air release is not gonna kill you. If they've got acrobatics, but you're gonna reach the Icy Wind first. Just stay if you find Jumpluff in the lead, right? You got Gastrodon at the back. That's how you're gonna play. And yeah, it's gonna be good against those Tropius as well. With the Icy Wind for Poliwrath, just stay, and you got Abomasnow at the back, right? So you're gonna play. And things like electric flyers, you can just stay, go for Icy Winds. That's how ABA works, right, guys? That's how ABA works. And this is just gonna be very, very safe team to run. And yeah, things like Abomasnow, Gastrodon are gonna be the key. Abomasnow, Jumpluff, Gastrodons, AUX, Toxapex are gonna be the key to do good, to push Elo in this cup. That is why I'm running maximum number of the teams with these Pokemon like Gastrodon and Abomasnow, because I'm bringing you best teams for this cup, right? And I cannot risk you I cannot risk putting you guys in a tough situation with like new mons or new mons in the rise, right? Like there is a team with Magmar, but I'm not sure with Magmar's stats. I have brought a team with Magmar, but I will have to look by myself and then report it to you guys, right? That's how I work, right? I gotta be honest with you guys. So that is why in the best teams there are gonna be the similar Pokemons. I hope you guys understand it, and you guys can always modify the teams, modify the lead, the save swap, and the finisher in every team that I'm gonna be talking about. That's how team building works, right? So let's move on to another team. It's gonna be team number 7, Dugong, AWAC, and Gastrodon. Another ABA water, but with AWAC in the middle there. And again, whenever you find a grass, you just stay. It's gonna be a little difficult against Cradily. Cradily is gonna do so good against this team, right? With that rock slide and grass coverage for both Gastrodon and Dugong, and rock slide does good against AWAC as well. But a few teamworks and debuffs from Dugong is gonna work. It's not like Dugong's moves are gonna be resisted. It's not like that, right? And that's how you're gonna go. And yeah, the electric. If there's electric, then Dugong is gonna be weak. However, if the electric is flying, then you're gonna do good as well, right? But if it's something like more Morpeko, then I suggest you come with your AWAC or Gastrodon. Other than that, it's kind of good. If you find Abomasnow, just stay with your Dugong. Yeah, that's what I would do, because you got a Gastrodon at the back, right? And yeah, I'm an ABA lover, guys. I'm ABA style lover, so that's how this team is gonna go. And let's move on to another team. It's gonna be team number 8. There you go, a team with Magmar. And yep, Magmar, I'm not sure it's gonna be good. I know, I need to go in the battlefield and check, right? But look at its movesets, guys. It's super spammy, got that ground coverage. And backline is gonna be weak against ground, fire, and electric, right? That's why we got Mantine up front there. You can also put other options that is gonna be strong against ground, which are gonna resist ground, right? And yeah, it's gonna be a little tough against the electric flyers, because you got only Fire Punch there in your Magmar, and you got Mantine in the lead, but you got Stunfisk there, which can be doing good against those guys, right? So that's how you're gonna run this team, Fury here and theirs, and this team is, and Mantine can do good. You can also run Water Pulse and Ice Beam, but you need Ice Beam, right? Yeah, you can also run Water Pulse and Ice Beam, and yeah, just put Aerialist and Ice Beam. It's gonna be just fine, right? And yeah, you can do good against a lot of the meta there, all right? Yeah, you can do good against those Morpekos. Karate Chop, right? Scorching Sands there, and you got ground at the back. Yeah, because your front line is gonna be weak against electrics. So yeah, that's how this team is going to go. And yeah, so let's move on to another team. Team number 9, Abomasnow, Golisopod, and Gastrodon again Abomasnow. And this is going to be like a very decent team, unless you got a poison like Toxapex, you don't swap. If it's Poliwrath, then you can swap into your Gastrodon. Yeah, Poliwrath, fire, and poison. Only if these 3 are in the lead against your Abomasnow, you just swap. That's how it's gonna go. You can also run Aerialist in your Golisopod or X-Scissor, but yeah, liquidation is needed. That's how this team is gonna run, and is going to be a good one. So let's move on to another team. It's gonna be, and team number 10 is a little Marowak Double Grass. Now, nothing much to understand. It's just Double Grass. You can put Tropius or Abomasnow in place of Serperior, and yeah, so cover for ground, for poisons as well. You got a Ghost up front, right? It's gonna be a little bit difficult against Quillfish, but you can work a few here and there's, right? You're gonna be a little bit tough against Turtonator, but you can work it. You got Bone Club, which is gonna be super effective. You got a stay Turtonator in the lead, and you can bait out the Turtonator. And yeah, backline is weak against Abomasnow. You got AWAC up front. And yeah, that's how this team is gonna go. It's not that hard to understand to run this team, right? It's just simple, basic, old school, classic kind of ABB style team, right? And that is it, guys. Those were the 10 teams that we can run in my view in this color cup, right? This cup is called color cup, right? I may be mistaken. I just got to see. So yeah, if you like this content, please leave like and comment and subscribe to the channel if you have not yet. Do join our Discord server, the link is in the description. If you want your battle videos to be shoutcasted in this channel, please send me your battle videos. The form link is in the description. And yep, thank you so much guys, see you in the next video.